That was my very first mangrove jack. I changed my lure over just before I caught that. So that was in fact a crocodile, maybe like a 3.5 meter croc. They were really full crabs, which I actually haven't seen before. Like the meat went all the way out to the ends of the claws. Also, look how cool the moon looks right now too. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So if you saw the last episode, you'll know that we're in the Cape York region still, going to be up this way for quite some time, and I've been camping around Stark River. So I've been camping out near the beach, which was absolutely lovely, and now I've just come across to the river, which I'll show you guys in a second. And Richie has just arrived, so he's off work the next few days, so he's brought up his quad, his boat, so it should be lots of fun out on the water. So we're going to do some crabbing this morning. We'll put the crab pots out and then we'll check them tomorrow, and then we're going to do some fishing too. So last time I did an episode like this, I was down towards Townsville, which is quite a long way down south now, and now we're like 8 hours up from Cairns, which is like I have to do quick maths, 11 hours north of Townsville. So hopefully the crabs are going to be so much bigger, and hopefully we'll get some more fish too. So wish us luck. We'll head on over and head on out. We're just going to put the pots in this first creek today. So the high tide's here in the morning and in the afternoon. So we did actually miss the window to head out into the ocean and go out into the other creeks. So we'll now do that tomorrow. And because we're limited to just the one creek, we'll probably just relax and fish for the rest of the afternoon. So once we chuck these pots out, we'll chuck the cast net out and try and get some mullet. And then we'll relax and hopefully get some fish. So you do have to be super careful up here in all the rivers and in the ocean, just because we're so far up north. There is quite a lot of crocodiles up here, so you have to be super careful, especially out on the boat and leaning over and fishing, all that sort of stuff, which we are. So not having actually a whole lot of luck fishing, so just come onto the bank. We're trying to get some more liveys that are a little bit smaller. I feel like the mullets just might be that little bit too big, so we'll do that and we'll see if we have any more luck. I've had a few bites but just haven't got anything yet, so we'll just keep trying until the sun goes down. All right, so I caught a fish, but it's a trevally, which is not what we're after, so I'll chuck him back. We'll check on these mud crab pots. So this first one, we did get one buck, but he's just way too small, so we threw him back in, and the bait was still fine as well, so just chuck that pot straight back out. So we'll go around to all the others and do the same, and any crabs we get, we'll head back to camp a bit later, start a fire and boil them up. morning, guys. So did end up having some mud crab for dinner last night. We just boiled them up, and yeah, we got a heap of meat back there too. They were really full crabs, which I actually haven't seen before. Like the meat went all the way out to the ends of the claws, which was pretty cool. So heaps of meat. Today's plan is to go fishing pretty much all day. So I'm on the quad right now because I'm gonna drive this down to the very ends of the beach. So yesterday afternoon, it did sort of blow up a little bit with the wind, and we got to go out on the ocean to get across to those rivers. So to play it safe and so we don't tip over the punt and end up in the water, we're going to drive the quad out to the end, so that if worst case scenario, we'll just drive in here and then we'll just scull drag it back to camp, or if it's average, we'll just see how we go and we'll just come back and pick up the quad. But we're prepared for all situations, so I'm going to jump on this. We'll go down to the end of the beach, and Richie's coming around with the boat anytime now. Mangrove Jack. Oh yeah, it is too. Alright, this is a mangrove jack. He is probably legal, but we're going to chuck him back. And then I got my very first mangrove jack. So the legal size for these guys are 35 centimeters, and they are really good eating. I changed my lure over just before I caught that, so I got that on a soft plastic. It's just going to stay around this area and see if we get some more, but that is dinner for tonight. You beauty! Hey! First barrel! Alright, first barrel. Richie got it. But yeah, he's too small, so we'll chuck him back in. Another mangrove jack. Still not as big as my one, but...
Ooh, snap. We might keep him. Oh, you're a lucky fish. Let's let him go. He's a centimetre under.
1 centimetre under. Hey, that's a good size.
Teamwork.
Teamwork, I did nothing. Oh my god, I'm trying so hard not to sink. Alright, so far we do have those 2 mangrove jacks, and the tide is now at its lowest point, and we've got a couple of hours until it gets back high, until we can actually get out of this river. So just getting some more liveys now. Richie's getting some more. I'm just relaxing. And then we're going to go down a couple more creeks in this little river system, and yeah, we'll try and see if we can get some more fish in here until we can get back out. We didn't end up catching any more fish, so we thought we'd pull the mud crabs out that were in this creek, because we did leave them in here all day. Oh, they're big crabs. They're huge. I'm back on the quad. Those two mud crabs were the biggest crabs I've ever seen in my whole entire life. The claws were huge and they were like blue, which was really cool. So I'm gonna drive this quad back around and go meet at the boat ramp, and then we'll go check on the other crab pots just before the sun goes down. So hopefully we have some more that look like that over there, and then we'll cook up the mangrove jack for dinner tonight as well.
Yeah, it's one of them. Do you want me to do it or you?
All that for no crabs. We did end up getting a couple more crabs out of these pots. Also, look how cool the moon looks right now too. So I am going to wrap this video up here. We're going to head back to camp now. We'll cook up the mangrove jack. So stick around if you want to see what we do with that. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you did like this one, and I'll see you in the next one. My freezer's now stocked for weeks with all this fish, and we did end up with 13 very full mud crabs. The reason why we took so many is because Richie's on his way back to Cairns now, so he's giving them away to his family and his friends. And we did also drop a few off around the campground as well.